Ashley with Grayson Goods.
And I'm Shelby with the RE Event Studio.
And this is the Business Bestie podcast.
Well, good morning. Happy Monday. We are so excited to be on today. We have our friend Tristen. She is with Coldwell Banker, and then you also have a networking group called Boss Babes.
Yep.
So we're really excited to dive into a few things with you today.
Awesome.
Can you just give us like a really brief just introduction of who you are?
Sure. I'm a mom. I have a 4-year-old boy. He's the best. Mm-hmm. And I'm a realtor at Coldwell Banker, like you said. I have my own team now, too.
Ooh, that's awesome.
And I have my 3rd member joining today.
How exciting.
Yep. I lead a team now. And then I do have the Boss Babes of Fort Wayne. And I also do photography, just for fun.
Very cool. I love that you wear all those hats.
Yeah, lots of hats.
Yeah.
Can you explain what Boss Babes is just briefly so they know what we're talking about?
Yeah, I know it sounds funny, right? I picked the cheesiest name because I knew it would stick. And I almost did it as a joke at first, but I was like, actually, I really like that.
I like it.
Okay, thank you. But I'm corny, so it kind of fits, the shoe fits, you know? It's just a networking group on Facebook. I started with Facebook groups, and it's a bunch of women that wanted to get together, and we wanted to meet up and meet new friends of friends. And it started that way, and we were all realtors, lenders, title reps. And eventually we had people that wanted to join and go to our monthly lunches with us that weren't in real estate. We're like, you know what? Let's see what happens. And we opened up the floodgates, and it grew.
So much.
Yeah, super fun. So we just build each other up and share our lives and things we're working on and events. Like we share all your events on the page. It's just a way to bring a little bit of a community to all the women in Fort Wayne.
Yeah, I love that.
That's awesome. So what made you become a realtor, and what were you doing before, if anything?
Oh my gosh, I've tried a lot of things. Let's backtrack. I've always worked in like food industry. I was a server, bartender, always working with people. It just came naturally. And I did that through college. I studied exercise science. So I was a trainer and worked in a gym. And I got a job traveling for a fitness company as a sales rep. So that introduced me to the sales world. And I was like, wow, I really like this and I'm really good at this. And less, in the medical, more so, let's do some sales and marketing. And I just kept falling into sales and marketing jobs. Opportunities kept popping up. I did a lot of promotional modeling stuff. So I was like a marketing girl / model for a while. And I loved traveling. So that allowed the freedom of travel. And I got paid to travel, which was awesome. And then a lot of life changes happened. I ended up getting married. I had a child, as you know. And I moved around and came back to my home area in the Midwest. And I took some jobs just to do it and see what happened. I was a buyer's rep for a company, so I ran numbers and I had to sit still.
Oh gosh.
Can you imagine? No, it didn't go well.
I don't like sitting still either.
I know, and I realized maybe I am an entrepreneur. Maybe I should definitely see this through.
Yeah.
So I was managing a clothing store, a boutique, and had my baby, and I was going through divorce, and I just wasn't making ends meet. And I was like, I can't even afford a babysitter, so what else is there? I knew sales was my thing. I was like, let's see. Met with someone, a friend of a friend, introduced me to someone in Fort Wayne, an hour away from where I was living in Ohio, and I was like, tell me about real estate, what's it like? And the more he told me, the more I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So then I got into real estate that way.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I love that you've done so many things.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It was exhausting though, because I just felt like I couldn't figure it out. And I looked at it in a not good way. I was like, oh, I can't figure it out, but I should have realized, no, that's great to learn new things.
I think it's the opportunity that finally, got you to this spot, and now you know, this truly is what you want to do because you've already done all these other things, which were great in that time.
Yep.
But now this is what you truly want to do.
Yeah, and it's hard to see that when you're in the moment and you're frustrated, but when you look back, I'm so glad.
Can't find what I want.
Yeah, I'm so glad all those things happened. I learned something at every different job.
Yeah. So you're not originally from Fort Wayne, correct?
No.
Okay. So what was it like moving here and then building a business basically from scratch in a new city? And what helped you get connected the fastest with people?
I wish I could say it was easy, but it was not easy. It was really hard, I'm not gonna lie. I love making friends, thank goodness, because that is so key, and making connections is everything in real estate, in entrepreneurship, in what you do, what I do. So I went for it. I put myself out there. I went to all the events. I did all the things. I took a job working for Art Home Photo.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was their marketing girl, basically. And so that inserted me, as I was licensed as well, into the real estate world. It like forced me into it. And I was doing marketing for builders that built homes that I wanted to sell later in life. And I ended up selling some of them later.
That's really cool.
So I built the connections from the inside out, and I just kind of finagled my way through it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Do what you gotta do.
I did, yeah. I was like, if this is gonna work, this has to work.
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah, and when you're in that mindset, like there's no other option, this has to work, usually it does work.
Right.
I know. Yep.
So with your background in marketing and the realtor industry being, let's not beat around the bush, it's oversaturated. There's so many realtors out there. What type of marketing strategies do you really rally behind that we maybe haven't heard of or don't know about?
Ooh, I'm sure you've heard of all of them by now, but my go-to was, working from the inside out and helping other big-end realtors. At the time, I was a nobody. So I did their marketing, and I offered to help them with open houses. Hey, if you guys don't have time on the weekend because you're too busy making millions, I'll help you. Like, I'll do your open house for you. I'll be the, the little guy. And that, like, being willing to do those things for people and, like, help clean up their houses for the open house and offering to help paint and do all these, like, little small person jobs that I'm, like, more than happy to do, that showed them my drive. And then those realtors would recommend me to their realtor friends to do their open houses. And it just blew up. And now they're like, hey, can you please do my open house? And now I have a team, and I'm like, here you go. Let's do all these. And so we just, like, working together with people was huge. So that was my tactic, was befriend everybody, help them out, add value, and then in turn, it might bring me business. If not, at least I got to help them and learn how they run their business.
Yeah, that's really smart.
So that and open houses was, oh my gosh, huge, and being unique.
Yeah.
So I did an art show and an open house.
I know, I saw
Stuff that
so
I need to do another one. I want to do one this summer. I don't want to do it in the cold.
Yes.
So I've been like conniving one up, so we'll have one soon, and I'll let you know.
Yeah, definitely let me know. I'll be there for sure.
Yes, but being crafty, I mean, you have to be creative to stand out when there's hundreds of realtors.
Yeah.
And be willing to do the work that no one else wants to do. And people see that. Your clients see that. Your colleagues see that, and they respect it.
I love that.
That's good advice.
Okay, so you started Boss Babes, which we talked about at the beginning. It's a networking group here in Fort Wayne. So what gap in the community did you see that kind of gave you the idea to create this?
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say there was a gap. I just didn't know where to go myself. And I was like, well, why don't I just
Make something.
do it myself?
Make the table,
Yeah, and I was like, I want to make more friends. I want to expand my network. I want to learn about, I love small businesses. So when I met you, I was so excited to talk to you. I think it's so inspiring seeing women doing the thing. Like, we just do it. We're moms, we're busy, but we do it anyways. So I want to meet more people like that and be friends with more like-minded people and just create my own network.
So it was almost more of a gap for yourself. Like, this was a need that you needed.
Yeah.
And so you're like, well, I'm just going to create that. I'll fill that gap and create it for myself.
Yeah.
And then in turn, you get to help and support other women who are feeling that gap, I'm sure, as well.
Exactly. In my whole life, I wanted to start a nonprofit. So it's leaning towards that way in the future.
Very cool.
So being in Boss Babes, you're surrounded by women in business a lot. What do you observe about them that maybe other people don't?
Oh my gosh, we are the most dedicated people, especially the other moms in the group. They are so driven, and entrepreneurs, we're like perfectionists, and it's sometimes a fault where we are hard on ourselves, and we want more, we want to do better, we want to improve, and that's across the board, all these women I'm meeting, and I don't feel as alone, and it's nice to have people to talk to about the struggles of like, man, I feel like I'm not doing enough, and they're just like, no girl, you're doing great, like just keep going, maybe take a day and relax, and those are things I forget to do, and I know you guys know, because you're like, yep. So meeting people that are like that, it's been so refreshing, and I think we all needed that, to know that we're not alone and we're not doing this by ourselves.
Yeah,
I took
struggle's
a
real.
day off yesterday.
Was it really off?
It was, but and now that I have an employee, it's not as bad because, Ashley knows, like, we've like gone out to lunch or whatever on like a Monday, and I'm like, my phone's blowing up and it's so hard for me to put it down because and then it makes me anxious to not like answer those emails and stuff. So then like this morning I had like multiple messages of people who I'm like, I would normally reply right away.
Yeah.
And so I think they think that like I'm ignoring, and I was like, I literally messaged them. I was like, I took a day off yesterday, so like it's fine, I'm still here. But it just like it's a weird feeling to like take time off through the week, especially like Monday through Friday. I'm like, I have to be on all the time.
And it's hard to take a vacation.
Oh yeah.
You're like, yep, I know.
And I feel like every time you hit a goal, you don't really acknowledge it. You just set a new goalpost.
No, you literally are like, okay, I completed that, move on to the next thing. And we talk about this a lot, celebrating yourself, taking the time to celebrate. My business coach tells me all the time, she'll be like, okay, what'd you accomplish this week? And I'll tell her, and she'll be like, that's amazing, pause, did you celebrate it? And I was like, oh no, I've already done 2 more things since then.
Yes.
And so I'm like trying to be better about that. But
It sounds like you're getting better at that too.
Trying.
It's a work in progress all the time.
Yeah.
Same here.
Okay, let's switch a little bit. So, from a realtor's perspective, what is the biggest misconception people have about the housing market right now?
Everyone's scared, and the rates are up and down, but they've always been up and down. We're quick to panic when we see a change, and it's historically always changed. So embracing change and realizing, okay, the rates might jump, they might do this, that, and the other thing, but if you need a house, you need a house.
Yeah.
So finding someone that can explain it to you, and like most realtors have their partner lenders that are really good at explaining the different programs based on the rates and what's happening. So I feel like the market's great right now, actually. It's booming. We have so many realtors that their listings are going pending within 24 hours.
Wow.
And that's usually like next month's deal, once spring is actually full swing and the weather's better, because right now it's like snowing in the mornings. So I feel like it's good considering, and we had a meeting yesterday that showed us the stats, and it's steadily improving year over year still in Fort Wayne. So rest assured, everything's fine.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna crash or anything in the foreseeable future. But I mean, it's not up to us, it's up to the economy. So just riding the wave and just relax. If you need a house, we'll find a way to fit one in your budget.
I was gonna say, is it a buyer's market or is it a seller's market right now, or is it kind of
It's
like...
still a little bit on the sellers. Yeah, so I mean, if you sell a house, you gotta buy a house. So it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't matter. Me and my husband had this conversation a couple years ago when we were thinking about selling, and we were like, oh my gosh, yeah, we can get all this money. And I'm like, well, that's great, but then where are we gonna live? Because then we have to turn around and buy a house that is probably out of our budget. You know what I mean? And so we've like kind of just been writing it out, but hopefully we'll be looking soon. So
yeah, just run the numbers and just get with a lender that can help you run those numbers. And they'll be like, okay, this is the house right now that you can afford in your budget. Then you know. The more you know, and then you can just relax and stop talking about it.
Yes, exactly.
I'd rather know. I run the numbers for me all the time. I'm like, is it time? Okay, we'll hold off.
Not quite.
I feel like Fort Wayne, a lot of people are moving here recently over the last few years. What do you recommend to people who are maybe moving from out of town to Fort Wayne, like landmarks, businesses? What are your favorites?
Ooh, well, I love the farmer's market. I'm sure you figured I'd say that.
I still haven't been down there though.
I haven't either. I've got to go.
The indoor one?
I haven't gone to either of them.
Okay.
But at this point, I feel like we just should wait for the outdoor one. I'm not a morning person, especially on a Saturday. So by the time I'm up and ready, it's noon. And then it ends at 1, right? Okay, so we're gonna have to make some time and go.
It's either that or I'm at work. If I'm up early, I'm at work.
True.
Otherwise, I'm sleeping in.
I don't blame you. Well, I love the farmer's market if you feel like going, even if you go at noon. I went at noon the day I went, because I also don't like mornings. And I got like this bracelet Theo made for me.
So cute.
It's so fun. So it's fun to bring the kids, because there's so much stuff for them to look at too. So I love the farmer's market, especially in the summer. Everything's better in the summer here. I love going out for Mexican food. So Cassidy and Lennox and Theo and I always go out.
What's your favorite? Do you like agave? I know you guys go to agaves a lot.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, love agaves and love tequila, Southwest.
Okay.
Oh, I like tequila too.
Yes, we've been there a few times. We both live this way. So, but have you done La Los?
No, I don't think I have.
So that's on Lima and Wallen, like 2 seconds from my house. So that's where I go a lot. Oh my gosh, good margaritas.
Yes, I was gonna say the margaritas are great
Yeah.
too. So we love to go out to eat. We love the zoo when it's warmer.
yeah.
We love doing that. It's fun just to see. Every year it's different because he gets a year older and he sees things differently.
Yes.
So that's cool.
That's the best.
I'm trying to think. We love Kids Empire Southwest at
Okay,
Jefferson
that's a
Point.
good one.
I'm Southwest, so
Yeah.
everything I do is like in that
Southwest,
bubble.
yeah.
And then the new place out there as well off West Jefferson Boulevard, the Adventure Park is so cool.
I haven't been there
Okay,
yet.
I haven't been there yet either. I kind of forget about it.
Yeah.
It's something for every age. So there's like ball pits that are more focused towards the littles, and then there's bigger ones, and then there's trampolines. And we were on the trampolines
I
too.
love that, yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
So doing stuff like that, and then we love going to like the YMCA out there and doing the trails, the outside park. We love riding bikes,
Yeah.
anything outside really.
Yeah.
Right now we're like, oh gosh, what do we do? So. Yeah, there's a lot, especially in the summertime for families.
Yeah.
And if you're moving here and you're a single person or you don't have kids yet or whatever, or if you're older and you don't have children at home, I love going downtown to the Landing.
Yeah.
There's so many cool places to eat in the parks right there, and there's always like food trucks,
Yes.
live music.
Yeah.
Especially in the spring, summer, and fall. So those are good things to do.
I'm just so ready. I'm ready
know,
for one
sorry.
mother. You got me.
Same.
Yeah. Okay, so kind of going back to the realtor, for someone thinking about buying their first home, like in the next year, what are the first 2 or 3 things that they should start doing now to prepare?
Get with someone you trust. So get with a realtor that you believe would be looking out for your best interest and that has connections that can help you. So get with someone and dedicate to them so then you can work together to get a plan. It's so much easier when you're like, all right, Tristen, let's go. I want to buy next year at this time. Here's what I'm looking for, because I can put feelers out there in the months leading up to that, and we talk about upcoming listings amongst our company all the time.
Right.
Every week at
So
our sales
you might
meeting.
know stuff before
Yeah.
other people.
Always,
Before it's
yes,
listed, too.
Yes. So do that, and then that realtor will probably have a lender partner that they can send to you to help you run the numbers, and then that lender can help you budget. They can help you save X amount per month. If credit needs fixed, they'll do a program with that person saying, okay, I want you to pay down this credit card this much every month. And there's ways to strategically do it that the lenders know that will help you boost your credit to a certain point so you can get a better rate, you can pay less when you do go buy the house.
Yeah.
So I think it's vital to start working with a lender a year ahead. It's
Yeah.
so important. Get your budget, know your budget, and know what you can afford, but know what you want to afford.
Yeah. We haven't bought, well, we've only bought one house. We've been in our house since I was 21, my husband was 23.
Aw.
And I feel,
So cute.
I feel like it was just, I don't even remember the process, but I feel like it was so easy then. I feel
Yeah.
like we were just like, this is what our budget is, and there wasn't like a ton of stuff that we had to do, and now I'm like thinking about it in the next year or two, and I'm like stressed thinking about
You
it.
gotta worry about school districts now. You gotta worry about the size of house
Yes.
for the kids. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. But all things we do every day.
this is true. Yep.
So being a realtor can look very glamorous on social media. Can you share kind of the behind the scenes struggles, the ugly side, or?
Yeah, there's a lot of ugly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, I guess not ugly, but there's a lot of stress.
Yeah.
There's a lot, especially if you're a perfectionist. Nothing ever goes as planned.
Yeah.
Just know that it never goes as planned. There's always something that comes up in the inspection, or the lender finds something that has to be fixed before they can close on the house. So managing stress is vital, and it's something I struggle with too. I have anxiety, so like working through that, doing yoga, finding the calm, the time to reflect and be like, okay, it's gonna be okay. So there's a lot of ups and downs with that, and you have to also manage the emotions of the buyer or the seller. So you're a therapist too.
I'd never last. Not just the therapist part. I'm thinking about still the perfectionist part. I
It's
would
hard.
never make it.
It's hard. It's just constantly solving problems. That's
Yeah.
all we do. It's like, okay, what else is going to come up? Now we got to solve that. And what else? Now we got to figure that out. But yeah, managing the stress and losing a deal is the absolute worst thing. It's just so sad. I had one early this year. She was so excited, like already picked out furniture that fit into the home for the family. And we found so much on the inspection that we didn't know was huge. We got a quote. It was like $23,000 to fix what was wrong. And it wasn't in budget, so we were like, well, we had to withdraw, we had to lose the house, and then we went and found, and she did close a week and a half ago, and found another home that worked as well. But it was just so hard because she was so upset, and it was snowing, it was cold, she was sick, so trying to look at houses there's a lot. I mean, I was shoveling driveways just so she could walk up the steps to get in with her cane. And people don't see that side of real estate. I try to share it as much as I can online, but I also don't want to make it look horrible.
Right.
I want to be realistic. There's amazing parts about it, and there's horrible parts. So it's every job.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's very true too. I mean, every job obviously has the good, the bad, and the ugly.
yes. Yeah. Real estate's no exception.
But I think real estate is very glamorous when you watch it on TV, especially.
Oh, gosh.
Like I have my show. I love watching the
Selling
real estate.
Sunset.
It's not that one. Gosh, I can't remember what it's called now. But somebody did recommend that one to me, and I'm just like, oh, look at these people and these homes, and it's so beautiful. And I want to be a realtor.
Well, it takes probably 10 years to get where they're at.
Oh, I'm sure more. Honestly, yeah.
It's cutthroat out west. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so you're balancing real estate, community building, being a mom. So what does a realistic boss babe life actually look like for you behind the scenes?
Ooh, every day is different. So it's hard to pinpoint, like, here's a day in the life. It's sporadic.
Yeah.
So, like, one day I'll get to sleep in, but I'll stay up until 2 a.m. working.
Yeah.
So there's no, like, true schedule. And people ask me that, like, my teammates, what's a good schedule to stick to? I was like, there's no schedule.
Yeah.
There's structure. That's very important. Having your checklist that you accomplish every day, or I do a weekly checklist because it's so varied. One day might be completely taken over by someone wants to see houses all day, and it just pops up unexpectedly. They just got approved. We're like, okay, let's go, and then we might be writing an offer and counter offering until midnight. So it can completely derail your whole day. So being able to be flexible and like go with the flow is very hard for a perfectionist. Yeah. So that's something that people need to think about too if they're looking into being a realtor. But as far as like Boss Babe stuff, running like the Boss Babes group, I just fit it in where I can. And I just make sure I make it a priority to schedule the events ahead of time, schedule the meetups. I try to get coffee with as many people as I can in the group and try to like connect with the members and just juggling all that. It is hard, I'm not gonna lie. But I love it so much that it's worth it. It's worth it. It's just building something that makes my life easier. I mean, it makes it easier to talk to people about things and have someone to lean on, have friends that go through the same things. So worth like all the time and effort. It's just so worth it.
And I know your little one's not in school. Does he come to work with you sometimes?
All the time.
Yeah.
He does have a daycare that he goes to, and she's in-home daycare at her house. And she's flexible, so some days I'll drop him off later in the mornings after my morning like email work from home. It's nice. Like, it's the best case scenario. It took me 3 years to find her.
Oh my gosh.
So I went through some other sitters and other situations that were tricky to navigate, but finally we're at a good spot until he starts kindergarten. He has another year. So yeah, and he'll go to open houses. He's my little assistant.
I love that.
He goes to photo shoots and he just sits there and like plays video games or like he'll help hold the lights, and I'm like, can you go turn off all the lights? And gives him something to do.
Oh yeah.
And he talks so well with adults now because he's been around adults at all my showings, everything. Yeah. So he's learning the business too. So I can't wait to see what he does.
Yeah, that's amazing to kind of introduce that so young.
Yeah, and you have too. So
yes, I mean Ari's been working with me since she was like 4 years old.
It's amazing.
Like behind the scenes, like building the boutique, like right there, putting up walls, all the things. And then she hears me when I talk about like finances and bank stuff and all the permits that we had to go through to get the Ari. Like she was actually asking questions like, how's that going? How did that meeting go? Did we get that permit? Like, did the firefighter come and do the inspection? So she knows all the things just from like sitting next to me the last 6 years.
That's so amazing.
Yeah.
You're building a boss babe.
She is, and I hope she takes over and then I can just sit and relax.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's the plan. We can retire and our kids can take over.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's fun to watch when your kids can be there helping you.
Well, that's the whole point, is to show them that they can do anything that they put the work into.
Yep.
That's the whole reason I got into real estate, was because I needed something flexible. I had to be able to take him to work or to move meetings if he was sick.
Yeah.
And that's impossible in a day job.
Yeah, you're not doing that in a 9 to
Yeah,
9 to 5.
nope.
And if you don't have a lot of support, like someone that can just stay home with him, and you have to go to work, which I didn't have.
Yep.
My parents both still work. Unfortunately, Grandma and Grandpa still have jobs. So
Yeah.
it's like, what do I do?
Yeah.
So I just completely went for it. I just changed everything up, and I'm so glad I did. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
yeah, it's worked out amazing for you. You're doing amazing things. So.
Thank you. It's hard, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Well, I love everything you're doing, especially the Boss Babes group. That helps a lot of women. So
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's been amazing. Oh my gosh.
Well, we will tag all of Tristen's information below, the Boss Babe group as well. That is open, so anyone can join. So if that's something that you're interested in joining, head over to Tristen's page and join the group.
Yes, please. Thank you.
thank you so much for being on.
Aw.
Well, guys, we have one more episode, right?
We have one more episode, so we're getting close to ending season 3.
Yes.
And then we will have some announcements coming out for season 4. But stick with us for one more week.
Stay tuned.